Okay, come on in. 36 seconds left. Oh, I was just outbid. Are you freaking kidding me? This guy. 10,500. I had a $10,000 cap, so I just put that in there. And this guy came in with a 10,100. All right, got another minute. Come on, range. Oh, 10,600. Are you freaking kidding me? Let's see how much this guy really wants to go. 11,250. Oh, he hasn't immediately hit us back yet. Oh, there he is.
Hi, thank you, Cars and Bid, for ruining my driveway. You did not.
Oh, crap. I just did. Well, welcome to another Kyle Connor YouTube channel video. Today we are hopping in the Rivian R1T and heading for the recall repair. I also have to go pick up the 19-inch wheels that we pulled off the Lucid Air in lieu of these 21s. So we got some errands to run. They're all down in Denver. It's about an hour and a half to get down there with some traffic. Actually just lost an auction on Cars and Bid. I was going to go buy another Range Rover because I don't have enough pain in my life as is. So maybe it's a good thing I lost the auction. I was the high bidder, but it didn't meet reserve. Anyway, couldn't come to an agreement with the owner at the end of it. Maybe it'll happen in the future, but we'll have to see. Anyway, it was a really cool diesel manual classic Range Rover to go alongside Judy, my V8 automatic classic Range Rover. It was an import from Europe. I thought it was pretty cool, but okay, maybe it's probably for the best. We would have gone bankrupt twice if I had won that thing. So what we're going to do is jump in the R1T, head over to Lucid service first, and then we'll go over to Rivian to get the recall done. I haven't called Rivian or done anything. I think you can just show up and they'll fix it. That's my understanding. We'll have to see how well that works. So 2 tasks in today's video. We are going to go get the wheels for the Lucid, the 19s, the Aeros, and we're going to get the upper control arm bolt torqued to a higher torque setting. And that's it. Oh, and you are joining the out-of-spec Apple Watch Ultra Club. You can...
Naked now, but not for long.
Right, so you got an Ultra? Because you're climbing mountains like me every day?
I climb a lot more mountains than you do.
That's for sure. All right.
But yeah.
Cool. Well, let's jump in the Rivian. You want to drive?
No.
No? Okay. So I guess I'm driving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love to drive.
Oh, and I also need to book a flight because I have to go to Michigan tomorrow. Don't let me forget that.
I'll book the flight.
You'll book the flight. Thanks. All right, let's go. Jumping in the Rivian, backing out of the driveway now. And tomorrow's going to be a fun day because in the morning...
Of course.
Yeah, the car's coming. Tomorrow we're going to be putting back on the Martian wheels onto the Model S, the nice juicy ones, the 10-inch wide ones. And we are also...
Another car coming.
What was that, Alyssa?
There's another one coming. They don't stop for us
Yeah,
here.
cars don't stop here. Yep, they'll just keep on going by.
Yep.
Not sure what's up with that. Anyway, yeah, so putting the big brakes on the Model S tomorrow. We have Mountain Pass Performance front and rear brake kit.
That's officially happening.
Yeah,
tomorrow?
timing's coming up at 8:30 in the morning. So
And is our electrician coming tomorrow too?
Still haven't called them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, off we go then. The Mercedes EQE is still over here. Everyone's going to ask for a warehouse update. We don't have one.
I actually do have one.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. There is an update with the warehouses. Mark called, well, yeah, we looked at 2 of them.
Yes.
But Mark called me this morning and he's in the midst of some negotiations. He sent me an email of some plans of what the first building, what they're planning on doing with it. And it is going to have a bathroom. That's not negotiable.
Okay.
So.
But we don't have to pay for that.
No, we don't. No. But yeah, it sounds like some good things might be happening and that they might bring the price down to more of industrial instead of retail pricing.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but
They're
everyone
motivated.
liked option 2.
Why did everybody like option 2?
More space.
Yes, okay. So, I was actually talking to Mark about this, and I'm the realist, if you guys haven't noticed, between Kyle and I. One, the space is completely empty, and therefore, and there's even land that's being sold right across from it. So that means...
Which one are you talking about? Option 2?
Option 2. That means a lot of construction, and that means not a good filming place. So... Mark and I talked about that a little bit, and of course we're going to keep all of our options open. We're not just totally tied to one or the other. But that's something that we chatted about a little bit, and I 100% think there's going to be a lot of construction issues with that area, so that's something we need to deeply consider.
So Alyssa, do you know what the recall we're going in for is all about? Have you heard about this?
Yeah, something about the wheel shaft thing.
Yes.
It'll come off.
That area.
It'll come off.
The wheel could fall off. Well, it can fall over, yeah. Basically, the bolt on the upper control arm has a bolt that they're torquing, I think, from 70 Newton meters to 120 Newton meters, something like that. They've upped the spec because I guess a couple have fallen off. That seems like a big, not great situation, but to me, it's not, the severity of the situation is always down to how easy is the fix. And I think Rivian is getting the fix relatively easy from what I hear. I know, we did a whole podcast on that. I'll link to it in the description. And basically, we had some comments on there that's like, Rivian has no service network. They won't be able to get everything fixed, and you bought a piece of crap. And I'm like, well, if that's my experience, I'll certainly share it. But I have friends who live in the area who have just been able to drive to the Denver Service Center unannounced. They have a tent outside. You roll up, crank the wheel. You don't even have to get out of the truck. 3 minutes later, you're going. That's what I've heard from Rivian owners. From non-Rivian owners, I hear it's the end of the world. I don't really know at this point. They have not built that many trucks, and they've really seemed to mobilize a service repair plan and the right staff to make it happen, in my opinion. But again, we can only report on our own experience. So we haven't called anyone. We haven't told anyone we're going. We don't get special treatment because we're YouTubers. We're literally just rolling up and seeing what happens. And so that's the best we can do to at least see how this situation will go. Plus, I want the recall fixed on my truck because I drive this thing harder than most, I would say. It ends up going off-road frequently. We tow with it often. The last thing I need is for my wheel to fall over. That would be not great. So yeah, rolling in there. I think we might, I don't know if we'll go there or Lucid first. We're still about halfway down. If you look ahead, we're just cruising down I-25 here, which always sucks. Love Fort Collins, love where we live, love that we're not in Denver, but man, does the drive down to Denver really stink. And recently I've been having to go to Denver a lot for stuff. Anyway, love my Rivian though. What can I say? This is, I think, the best vehicle I've ever owned objectively.
Objectively.
Yeah, and I really do. Every time I get in it, it improves my day.
Yeah, you almost made me get into the Leaf instead of this thing.
Well, I'm supposed to be daily driving the Leaf.
It stinks.
Well, Alyssa won't get into the Leaf apparently until Colton details it.
Well, it's not that Colton needs to detail it. It just needs a good washy-washy. But it just stinks.
Just stinks. Okay, well, our Rivian doesn't stink. This thing is holding up great. See how many miles we have on it right now. As I'm saying how good it is, the software just basically crashed. That's really funny. 14,021 miles. How about that? Rolling up on 15K. Haven't done a thing to it. Haven't rotated the wheels or tires or anything. An original F-150 Lightning. Super cool. Supercharged V8. We're just buzzing into Denver right now. Nice day. Wow, we've had a great week worth of weather, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's warmed up a lot. It was a lot cooler beginning of the week.
And even last night it was freezing. It was 32 degrees last night.
Fall is upon us.
Fall is upon us. Time to start thinking about winter tires. So we have a set for this truck. Well, technically they're all-terrains, but we'll talk about that later. We have your e-tron tires. We have the Model 3 tires. The Model S is not going to go on winter tires, I don't think. No reason to drive that in the winter.
No, and what about the Smart?
Smart? Yes, we do need to order new tires, but I think I'm going to get new wheels for it too.
You didn't order that yet?
Didn't order the wheels yet, but I'm going to pimp it out a little bit.
Good.
OEM plus Brabus
Why don't
wheels.
we start with that windshield first?
Well, with the squeaking windshield?
Yeah, because I'm not driving it in the winter if it's going to do that again. It's so piercingly loud.
Yeah, I agree. We'll get that fixed for sure, but nice day over here. Welcome to Denver. You guys should see this dude's tire. It is it's rolling on the rim. I would do the same thing. I'm not stopping for anything. I'm making it to where I need to make it to if my tire's flat. We're just about to roll up to the Rivian Service Center. If you take a look ahead.
This thing takes forever.
Yep, we gotta wait for the train to go.
You can go around.
No, how can we get on the other side of the train tracks, Alyssa?
I remember
that guy seems to have the right idea and the
Timon
vibe.
and I did it. The last time when we dropped it off, we went around.
Okay, well, whatever. We're just enjoying the day.
Okay.
Just come here, put it in park.
Smells weird.
And we've actually developed, oh, there's the train. This isn't taking forever.
Oh, that's an Amtrak.
That was like 3 cars long. Here we are rolling up to the Rivian Service Center. You can see they have 1, 2, 3, 4 flatbeds, an Ioniq 5, a couple R1Ts over here as well. Looks pretty sleepy.
A lot less than they did
an
last
R1S. Look, 2 R1Ss.
Yeah.
Oh, this is cool. And look, they have like a little tent, little covered situation. You see that, Alyssa?
Yeah.
Right here. So let's just pull in and head over.
They know we're coming now.
I guess they know we're coming. So we'll ask before we start filming. But it says service staging. So I guess we'll come over here.
A lot longer than the
It's just like torquing it to 120 Newton meters, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
It's
not that hard to do.
Would you mind throwing it into the high ride height, so go
Sure,
all purpose
yeah.
and then go high?
Yeah, no problem. Let me just put it in neutral so it doesn't bind up the suspension on the way.
Sweet. And then if you can go to your infotainment, like the vehicle on the bottom, and then
Yep.
cool. If you could take a
14.
picture of that for me.
Yeah, sure thing. You can film, Melissa. We are taking a picture of the mileage. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much.
And yeah, super cool. We just rolled up and everyone's like, they know what to do. This is sick.
What are you guys filming for?
We're YouTubers, so we're just
sick.
doing a little update on our Rivian, getting it fixed.
Nice.
And yeah.
Have you guys gone on any fun adventures with your Rivian?
We've done a ton. So overall, Alyssa, big fan of the R1S.
Yeah, that's good space in there.
Yeah, that seems to be the right size. A lot smaller than R1T, or shorter, I should say. But just seems to be about right, I think. This will be cool. This configuration's really nice.
Yeah, I like the limestone a lot. Actually, a limestone truck just came in.
Yeah, limestone truck rolling in right there. This is sick.
I think I like it better on the R1S.
They're doing our truck right now. You can see the wheels are turned. They're like, the paperwork takes longer than the fix. There they go. Torquing it right now.
Color right there.
Yeah, you
That
like
actually looks really good
the
on
red.
this.
Yeah, so you can see just a couple little torques until the torque wrench clicks. There you go. You can hear it beep and done. They're just tightening it up. How sick is that?
Easy does it.
Super easy. And you can see Rivians are just rolling in. We're doing it in a line and they're like, you just sign the thing and you go. This is and great. Literally just a couple minutes later, we're all set. Thanks so much. Really good to see you. Have a good one.
You guys. You have a good day.
Yeah, thanks. And just a nice smooth line rolling through here.
Clean.
Yeah, that thing's way too clean. You got to go hit some trails, dude. All right, we'll see y'all later. Thanks again. And wow, that was just like the easiest thing ever. So now let's go pick up the Lucid wheels, shall we?
Let's go pick up the Lucid wheels.
Okay, should we just see if there's any cool Rivians down here?
Secrets.
Secrets?
Yellow one coming.
Oh, and there's a red one coming from the right. Let's just go over here. See what we can find. Nice lifted cross track. Another limestone. Limestone's the color. I think that's just the color the truck looks best in my opinion. Here comes a taxi cab coming towards us.
Not a taxi cab.
It's a Rivian taxi. It's bright yellow. Cool. Well,
You almost got the yellow.
yeah, we almost got the yellow. That's right. Yellow on green.
God.
Not
Yellow on green?
not a good combination.
Yeah, that would.
I think it's called spinach omelet.
You.
All right, well, all right, off we go. Let's keep going. Well, it's about another 25 minutes to get down over to Lucid. What are you looking at?
What are those horn-looking things?
Oh, I don't know, little sculptures or
Yeah.
not sure. Pretty cool. So another 25 minutes to get down to Lucid to go pick up the wheels and tires. Lucid has asked, and I have no major issue with it, not to film at the service center. I think that's a fair ask. If you ask, we won't film. Rivian, wide open, film whatever you want. Everyone was super cool, and it was great to see all of our viewers at Rivian. Met a few guys there, so that was pretty nice.
Yeah, I think it's funny, like with situations like that, why we couldn't film.
At Lucid, because they don't have their full building yet.
Well, I mean, like if Rivian told us, no, you can't film, then that's just something's fishy.
Yeah, but they didn't care. They were super nice. They were like, oh, there's an R1S over there. Go check it out. And yeah, I don't know whose it was, but it was pretty cool. So off we go then to Lucid to go get the wheels. And then what are we going to do?
Yeah,
Go back home?
Go to Boulder.
Oh, we're going to Boulder?
Yeah.
Why didn't you order it in Denver?
Yeah, I thought it was in Denver, but it's actually in Boulder.
Well, that's way out of the way, Alyssa.
It's a hop and a skip.
So it sounds like we're just zigzagging around Colorado today.
Yeah.
We are just arriving to the Lucid Service Center. Again, they asked us not to film it. and I agreed in full transparency because we don't really cover service centers. It's not like an important thing. It's not at a Lucid building, but yep, we're gonna go throw the wheels in the back and we'll update you on the way out. Well, just pulling out of Lucid now, and that went pretty smoothly. They just wheeled out the 19s to us. Mel is awesome. Huge shout out to Mel. If you live in Denver and have a Lucid, you probably know Mel. She's awesome. Take a look. We got the wheels and tires in the back, plus one extra tire I forgot to take out from our trailer episode a few days ago when that had a flat tire. But recall done, picked up the Lucid wheels. Next stop, 48 minutes to go to get to the Apple store for you.
Ah, you remember.
Because I randomly saw a charge on my card today. I was like, what did I buy at Apple? I don't think anything. And you bought an Apple Watch.
Well, because you get more back with your Apple card.
Right, I get 3% on all Apple purchases.
That's why I purchased it with your card.
That's so kind of you. Thanks. So you wanted to give me 3% of $900.
Right, around $25. Yeah.
That's really nice. All right, wave to Jordan. Hey, Jordan.
Bye, Jordan.
Bye, Jordan. Really clear day here in Colorado. Absolutely gorgeous view of the mountains. What do you think, Alyssa?
Just beautiful.
It is really nice. Those things, I think they're called the flat irons.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, this is where the dude finally ran out of oil. We've been following an oil spill for like the last 3 miles, and you think you'd see all the smoke coming out the back of your car. I assume. I don't know. But that's where the thing finally, the puddle stopped. So, found out just by looking on PlugShare that there's an Electrify America station at the Apple Store, and a supercharger, and an EVgo DC fast charger. So it's just like heaven on earth. But that's actually good because we're down to 23%. We'll probably be at 20% by the time we get there. And we A, need to make it back home, and B, don't have home charging. Still.
Well, you found it. Good job.
Thank
It
you.
did say that it was right in the middle of the road here.
Which we are not near there. We're all the way over here.
Yep.
So don't know what's up with that. Also, how do we get 3D? Don't like 3D, don't like satellite. And yeah, has to be north up. Yeah, that's not a good location to put it.
Usually not.
We did see a leaf plugged into a wall outlet though. It says it's a complimentary session. How about that? Free charging. We'll take it. Plug and charge, baby. I'm going to set it up to 85%. I may as well just set it to 100. We're driving it away, but I don't want to have it stop because, yeah, get the juice.
Get the juice. Has the juice.
Only in Boulder, Colorado are you going to get fair trade certified organic cane juice. We are in Boulder.
Eating salads.
They only serve salads in Boulder. No doubt this is a pretty beautiful place to live though, Alyssa, don't you think?
Yeah, it is gorgeous here. I do love Boulder.
Yeah, we like it a lot. It's easy to just rag on Boulder for being a bit salady. So
salad with organic soda.
And yeah, organic, natural sourced cane sugar.
Which what Kyle doesn't know is that a lot of our groceries are actually organic.
Yeah, I don't want to eat them if they're organic actually.
No?
No. Polestar 2 plugged in. We're probably full by now. I haven't even checked.
Those guys?
The guy at the Apple Store was a viewer.
Yeah, he was.
He wants to work for us.
Yeah, you might see him on a channel near us soon.
Yeah, he was really cool and he loves cars. He's like, no way. Can't believe you're here. That was pretty sweet. Let's see what we're at. Still charging. 88%. Perfect. Wow, this thing's got a huge battery. All right, let's stop charging and hit the road. What do you say? We've put in almost 94 kilowatt hours for free.
For free?
Yeah. And here we are, unplugged, done. Turns out the Polestar is a viewer, so that was cool to chat with him for a minute. Wow, we are getting viewers everywhere all over Colorado. This is crazy. I feel like in the last 3 months, no matter where we go, people are viewers.
Yeah.
The Polestar is a viewer.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, but they don't recognize me.
I love chatting with people.
Yeah, I'm not on the reviews channel enough, and that's the biggest one.
All right, so you're going to open your watch? All right, let's see it when it's on your wrist, girl.
Oh.
Or you want to show us opening it up?
Sure, they can come along with me.
Okay, you gotta flip it upside down.
Upside down.
Yep.
Whoa. This is intricate.
Yep.
Apple Watch. What is this? My
I'm
drive?
sure this is not the first Apple Watch Ultra to be opened inside of a Rivian.
No.
And here we are pulling in at home. Take a look at the beautiful foliage around the house today. Just absolutely gorgeous. The way the sun is hitting these trees right here. Really nice.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And then there's the Chariot.
Oh, the real machine right here. I promise you, this is what I've been driving. That's why it's parked in front of the driveway. Because I'm taking it
Yeah,
out.
because my car is
It's all the way out.
piled into the garage. I can't even use it.
Well, we're all using the Leaf.
Yeah.
But
And there's the doggos.
there's the dogs. Well, there we go. Rivian recall done. We got the Lucid wheels back here. We also have the aero covers in the back, if you show those really quick. Those are really butt ugly. Really butt ugly. Wow. How could you go out of your way to design a wheel so ugly?
Tesla did too.
Tesla's wheels are terrible too. Yeah, they're stock wheels.
Yeah.
End of the video. The Lucid unlocks. It was unlocking apparently all night.
Yeah,
Right,
all
Alyssa?
night long.
All night
Because
long.
I woke up around like 4 o'clock and I look out the window and I just constantly saw this blink, 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 blink. I'm like, what
Lights
in the
on,
heck
lights off.
going
Lights
off?
on, lights off.
Well, it's not unusual because we live right by an emergency, so I thought like maybe somebody was coming, but it was that.
Some
All
weird-
night long.
Weird bugs in that car. I also got in it the other day to move it, and the sound system went full volume static, and I felt it in my ears for like an hour later. It was crazy.
Not good.
Ugh.